What's up, guys? I'm Bob Tompkins with the Living in SC team at Real Broker, and today we are out in downtown Pendleton at the Square, where we're going to show you guys one of my favorite downtowns in the upstate of South Carolina. But before we get into that, if you're thinking about making a move to the upstate of South Carolina, our team at the Living in SC team at Real Broker would love to help you. You can reach out to us at info@livinginsc.com or shoot a text to the number listed below and we'll get in touch with you. With that being said, let's get right into our tour of downtown Pendleton. Now, I want to start with a little bit of history about the downtown of Pendleton. Pendleton was originally founded back in the late 1700s, really just to have a courthouse seat for the state of South Carolina. It actually ended up being a relatively influential and prominent area in the state of South Carolina, despite being as small as it is. It then maintained its prominence because the Blue Ridge Railroad connected Anderson up to Pendleton, and Anderson was the first electrical site in the state of South Carolina. And then it maintained its prominence early in the 1900s when Highway 76 connected Clemson down to Anderson, South Carolina, and Clemson being one of the main primary colleges in the state of South Carolina. Now, that location that Pendleton has is what plays a role in its prominence today, as it is very centrally located in the upstate of South Carolina, and it allows you to be a little disconnected from everything the upstate has, while also being very close by to some of the neighboring towns. For example, if you're wanting to get over to Easley or Liberty, or if you want to get over to Clemson or Anderson, Pendleton is a short 15-minute drive from all of those surrounding towns, while also only being 35 to 40 minutes to downtown Greenville, which allows for you to have a short little commute over for maybe a date night or a little staycation in downtown Greenville. Because of that great location, Pendleton is seeing explosive growth here recently, as over 400 new home sites are currently being planned or constructed in Pendleton, South Carolina. So if you're looking for an area in the upstate of South Carolina to hitch your proverbial wagon to the economic growth that is happening there, Pendleton is a great area to look at. Now, having shared all of that information with you guys, I want to get into our tour of the Square in downtown Pendleton, as it is one of my favorite places to come hang out, bring the family, get a little bite to eat in the entire upstate. So let's check out some of my favorite spots. Now, as we make our way over to the rest of what downtown Pendleton offers, I want to highlight this main drag of the Square. Pendleton actually shuts this down a lot of times for some of the events that they do downtown. For example, the Jubilee. The Spring Jubilee actually takes place at the beginning of April every single year, and it actually happened just a couple of weeks ago. At the Spring Jubilee, a lot of local artists and vendors will set up shop, sell the different things that they've made to the community. You also have some great local food trucks and things that will come out here and take part in the Spring Jubilee. But it really is a great community event. Normally when I've brought the family out here, we've seen 400-500 people out here at any given time. So it's packed out, it's a lot of fun. You may see some local musicians, but Pendleton really does their downtown events incredibly well. Now, downtown Pendleton has a lot of great places to eat, but at the top of that list is Brooklyn Pizza. Now, I'm not over exaggerating when I tell you that Brooklyn Pizza has the best pizza in the upstate of South Carolina. I can say that because the family that owns and operates it is from Brooklyn. It's the most authentic New York pizza that you're gonna find anywhere in South Carolina, in my opinion. So if you're a big pizza fan, you're definitely gonna wanna come and check this out. Of course, there's other great restaurants downtown like 1826, the Blue Heron, and Rains on Main, but Brooklyn Pizza takes the cake. We're here in the middle of the day and they don't serve lunch during the weekdays, but you can bet your bottom dollar we're gonna be back here for dinner tonight, and that's where you're gonna see some of the B-roll shots you're seeing in the video right now. Now, after you've had your breakfast and you've had your pizza here in downtown Pendleton, you might want to grab something to drink. Well, there's two really great options in downtown Pendleton. Over my shoulder this way, we have Brews on the Square, which is a great beer tap house with about 20 beers on tap at any given time, owned by my good buddy Matt Jordan. Great place to go and grab a beer if you're in the mood for that. If you're not a beer drinker though, and you want to grab some wine, the Gypsy Wine Bar is right here over my other shoulder, which is owned by my good friend Casey Walters, and they do a great job here. One of the more progressive places in downtown Pendleton. And if you want to come hang out, listen to some good music, grab some wine, this is the place for you. So I hope you've enjoyed this tour of downtown Pendleton. Once again, if you're thinking about making a move to the upstate of South Carolina, our team would love to be a resource for you. Shoot us an email at info@livinginsc.com or shoot us a text at the number listed below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, check out some of our other videos, and we'll see you next time on Living in South Carolina.